can't play together. They can't get over the mountaintop because their skill set.
What do you really want? What do you really want? You have to ask yourself, what do you need to do to get yourself from where you are to where you want to get to? There's a gap. That gap is where every stress, every struggle, every kind of anxious thought, all of that stuff lives in that gap. Then the third question is, what sacrifices or what changes do I have to make to shrink the gap so that I eventually get to what I really want? The things that you stress about, the things that you guys worry about, the things that cause you guys anxious thoughts, the things that keep you guys up at night, the things that you're worried that people might discover about you, those are the things that I think that we got to work on most. You can't win at everything. You're going to take losses. There's no such thing as being undefeated in life. There's a lot of things that are very, very accessible to all of us if we're willing to kind of go all in even for a short period of time. If you start making justifiable excuses, which we all have justifiable excuses of why we're not where we want to be, at the end of your life, again, I know it's a long way away, but at the end of your life, you're going to sit there and you're going to basically be living the life that all your current actions provided for you. And if you guys can start thinking in that way and start thinking about what do I want most, then instead of what do I want most now, I'm telling you guys it's going to register and it's going to change something. There's so many people that they hang on to their excuses, they hang on to their situations, they hang on to their circumstances, and they let those things dictate their life instead of understanding that the reason that you are killing it or the reason that you are not killing it is because of you. And once you take ownership and understand that everything in your life is a direct result of all the actions and the decisions that you've made up until this point, you'll realize that you also have the power to take everything that you're doing now and make it benefit you later. But what you can do is you can figure out the areas in your life that are stressing you out, that are causing you struggles, that are giving you those jabs, that are giving you those gut punches that you want to get rid of so that you can finally get rid of that pain that you've been holding on to way too long. It's not about making the choices when you're motivated and encouraged. Everybody makes the right choices at that moment. It's about being consistent enough so that those changes last over time. And so if you're right now feeling like, you're down, you're out, just know that there's been people that have been way more down and out. And rock bottom and back against the wall means you only go forward or go up. What is the one thing that is going to get you back on track? You got to really ask yourself where you are, where you want to be, what is that gap, and then reframe it so that it looks a lot smaller than it actually is. And the reason I tell that story is because there's a lot of times, a lot of areas in our life where we don't realize we're not at the top yet. There's a lot of areas in our life where there's a little gap that we've allowed to remain way too long, and we've justified that it's okay to remain. It's not. We all feel like we're at the top, but there's always another level. The best of the best are the best for a reason. They find ways to get to new levels. Great coaches don't allow you to do what you want to do. They get you to do what you need to do so that you can ultimately get the results that you're after. It's why my slogan with my NBA guys is, hate me now, thank me later. I don't care if they like me. I don't care if they hate me. I just need them to one day thank me for what I'm doing, pushing them and encouraging them and motivating them and challenging them and constantly getting the best out of them. And so that's what I want to do for you guys as well. What is something that you need to do, that you need to find a way to force yourself to do it because you know it's going to benefit you in the long run? That's the kind of thinking process that it really takes for you guys to get to that next level. The it factor really is the ability to get whatever needs to be done, done. That's what the great ones do. They do what needs to be done regardless if they want to do it because they want to be able to get the end result that they know comes with the work that they put in. For better or for worse, you are where you are because of the decisions and the actions you've made. Today, you get to determine what you're going to do, which is going to lead you to the tomorrow that you want. A lot of people know where they want to get to. A lot of people know what they should actually do to get there, but they don't always necessarily do what they need to do to get to where they want to get to. But what do? We start looking for more solutions, more answers, when the solution is in the work. I know that so many people come up on stage and they constantly just kind of spit out all these Instagram quotes and all this motivational fluff that doesn't really mean anything But my goal is to kind of share some stories with you that will hopefully motivate you guys and challenge you guys to look at what is your next level. And then at the end, I'm going to give you guys a system that I use to help you guys actually achieve those things that you're after.